What's going on, keepers? I'm Kane and this is Noodle. And today we've got an exciting unboxing to do. This is an animal that I've been looking at and waiting for a long time, and really anticipating getting to unbox. So we're going to get to share that with you today. And also we're going to get to give you a few updates on some of the animals around here, like our pixie frog Mars, our crested geckos, and we're going to get to show you some of that new collection that we picked up and talk about how they've been progressing. And apparently today Noodle is feeling a little wild. But anyway, as always, stick around and see what we've got in store. He's so goofy. So we're doing a little bit of reptile room maintenance, changing out some waters and things, which does include Mars's water bowl that he likes to swim in, or I should say stand in, because he needs a bigger enclosure. And I figured while we've got him out, we could show him to you. Now, he's not always the easiest to handle, but this is Mars right here. He is a big boy. So we're going to put him back in here so he can get his new water. As you can see, he is like way oversized for that bowl. He basically takes up the whole bowl. So at this point, he's needing something bigger. But I figured while we had him out, I can show him off to you and you can see how big he's got. Well, this is one we've been anticipating for quite a while. I am super pumped about it. So today's package is going to come from Adam Shira of Proper Royals. And I'm in Adam's Patreon, and I've actually purchased this snake all with Patreon credit. So it's not fair to say no money out of pocket, because I didn't, spend the money, but it stacked up and it basically felt like it was no money out of pocket. And I actually told him I wanted this. When I first saw the pairing, I was like, when that pairing goes, I'm going to be interested in that one. So I've been watching this one for a long time. So first up, this I am super excited about. This right here, I've been waiting for this. He told me I could get it. I got a first pick on this because I was in a seniors tier. This right here is a one-of-one limited edition camo Proper Royals Husbandry Pro hat. So this is the only one of these hats. Let me make it just a little bigger for my big gourd. And yeah, so I've been itching to get this. That is sweet right there. And then also, I know he mentioned something about it last night. He sent in a sweet female shirt for Michelle. So I got the hat and she got the shirt. So that is super exciting, super exciting. Oh, got the cards set aside here for it. Anyway, let's get to what we're really pumped about here. Oh yeah. Nice, nice. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So this is an Orange Dream Mahogany Clown female. And she is beautiful. I love the contrast. I love the white sides and the dark back. And then the orange alien heads. And what's cool about her, we've already come up with a name for her. After seeing pictures, she's got one singular dot right in the middle of her back, and that's the only one of those. So that's a pretty cool little feature. So we decided that we're gonna name her Dottie. But yeah, this girl is nice. Got a little bit of weight on her for me. He said she's ate like a champ, hasn't missed a meal, and yeah, I've just been itching to get this in. And like I said, I mentioned something about wanting an animal from that clutch before it ever even laid. So to go this long and to get to use my Patreon credit and get this snake is just awesome. So big shout out to Adam, Proper Royals, and big shout out to his Patreon. You should definitely check it out. There's a lot of awesome people in there, and there's a lot of cool benefits. And if you're in one of the upper tiers, you can save your credit and then use it to buy a snake like this. Now this right here is a bit of exciting news. We got our first set of eggs out of one of our new gecko females. Now, I've had them, they were laid, we found them on 7:30, and it is now 8:19, so it's been almost, it's going on a month. I candled them, but I couldn't see any veins, so they may be duds. But that is the first set that this girl has laid for us since we got her. So, sometimes that is typical when a girl first starts breeding again, that she'll lay some duds. Let's see. So this is her right here, though. She is a big old feisty.
Open her mouth.
Big old feisty tiger brindle girl. She's a thick mama too. She's got great. Oh. She's got great pattern on her sides. That brindle just covers her whole body. She is a feisty girl. So that's exciting though. We got our first set of eggs out of her. And the male that she was paired to is currently with this girl. So this is our orange tiger girl. She is not laid for us yet. And the one that is currently, that has bred the one and is currently hopefully breeding her, is also a tiger. This is our male Pickle. I didn't name her. I can let you guess who did. But one thing I love about Pickle is he's got great head structure. He's got a giant head and great crests. And when he's fired up, he really is nice. So that is super exciting to see those geckos starting to produce for us. You know, I've really missed the geckos. That's, if you've been a long time follower of the channel, then you know that's actually what got us started in reptiles, is the geckos. Michelle wants me to show our baby. So we also have a baby. It is a tiger, and it's called a tiger camo. I am completely unfamiliar with camo. I don't know anything about it. But gosh, these are so hard to handle. This is our probable female. So we don't know if it's a female.
She's growing.
It may be, but she's starting to get some size on her. We picked her up from New Creation Reptiles. Just because it was a killer deal. She was a tiger, and she was cute, and so we just, you know, sporadic buy. Tiger is mainly all we're really interested in working in geckos. I know it's not really popular, but it's something that we really enjoy. I actually think it's picking back up in popularity a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, our whole reptile journey started with geckos. That's how we got into the reptiles to begin with. And we kind of went away from them. And now I went back because I miss them and I want to play with them, and I love the babies. Sometimes it's a little bit of a headache handling them because they're so jumpy, but they're just so cute. So yeah, I just want to share that with you. We're super excited to be getting eggs from our geckos. Another good thing is we're starting to get to the point where all of our hatchlings so far are getting fed. So a lot of these first clutches have got their 5 meals, and some of the second clutches have got their 3rd or their 4th. The least amount is 3 meals. Now what we usually do here is we do 5 meals and at least 100 grams before we post them up for sale. But with that being said, we're fixing to have a lot of stuff become available. Now, there is a few that I've stated in other videos that I want to shed test first, but I'd say a good half of them are already good to go. One of the favorites everybody likes is always the bells. So we've got 7 of these lesser Mojaves, solid white snake with blue eyes, and they're going to be $300 for males and females. So that's one thing you can definitely be keeping an eye out for. I know everybody loves those. But in other snake news, I wanted to share that our girl, her name is Diva. She is a super gravel clown. Just got moved up to a new tub size, which is always exciting to see stuff growing up. So this girl is now at 500 grams. So, you know, maybe another year or two, probably more around 2 because we don't power feed around here. And she'll be ready to start pairing. And so that's just something that's really cool. It's exciting to see stuff getting a step up into newer sizes because that means there's good growth and progression, and you know, it's that much closer to when they're ready. And then the last one we'll give you an update on here is our girl Cookie. She is a Mystic Pied, and we paired our Bongo Pied male to her. And if you just want to take a look at her here, you can see her ribs all along her side where she's so swelled out. She could literally lay any day now. So the clutches are not over with yet. And still yet, our girl Stormy, which is just a pied, is also building and starting to swell up. And we've been pairing her and we've ultrasounded her, and she is building follicles, so we might still get a clutch out of her this year. So even though we've had 4 clutches, there's still maybe 2 on the way, which is super exciting. I'm glad. This season has went great. Last thing I want to update you on here is our quarantine rack with all of our new snakes that we acquired has been doing great. We've got all of them labeled, we've got all of them eating, except for one. The only girl that's not been wanting to eat, which she just shed, but she hasn't took a meal for us yet, and we've had these for a little over a month. They've been in quarantine and we've been feeding them. And she's really beautiful. Now, all of these snakes are more of a pet, you know, level snakes. A lot of breeders wouldn't want to work with them if they are. It's like a newer breeder or a hobbyist breeder. But this is a beautiful girl, just a pastel lesser. But she's the only one that hasn't eaten. Everything else in there is slamming food but her. But maybe she's just taking a little more time to get adjusted in. Ball pythons are notorious for going off food, and she did just shed. So, not this week. We feed bi-weekly for adults, but next week we're going to try for her again and see if she takes. And if she'll take, she's the last one that hasn't eaten out of this. All these other ones have had about 3 meals and they're going great. Everything looks healthy, no issues, so that's exciting news as well. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's always exciting to get to unbox new animals and add new animals to our family, and this was no exception to that. We're really, really thankful to Adam with Proper Royals. Big shout out to him and his Patreon. You should definitely check it out. You know, that's where you get the opportunity to get first dibs on animals like that, where you get first dibs on merch like that. Just really cool. And also, it's fun to get to show some of the updates of the animals around here. We don't always do that, but stuff is always growing and progressing, and it's just cool to get to share that with y'all. But anyway, as always, I appreciate you guys watching today's video, and remember, your hobby can bring you joy, but only Jesus can bring you peace. I hope to see y'all in the next one.